So I was watching Napoleon Dynamite, and before you come at me with, you're not being productive, it gave me many video ideas. Alright, but in any case, I realize how thankful we ought to be that we have access to all of this information we have access to now. Because look at the setting in Napoleon Dynamite. Small town, everyone knows everyone, every day's just really boring, it's not much to do, all of which are very real things, especially in that time period. Now, not so much, but this type of town still exists. And I realize that the people who were in these type of situations are a bit stuck. Because you couldn't just fire up a website like that. You couldn't go to a thrift store, list on eBay. You couldn't list anything on eBay like that back then, could you? You couldn't broadcast a message to the entire world without, spending a bunch of money on getting on TV. You couldn't even learn skills on YouTube or Google because YouTube didn't exist. Google, I mean, it may have been in its infancy, but you wouldn't be able to find the uh, um, 0.1% of the information that's out there now. If you wanted to learn something, it had to be by a book, by another person, or school. Those were your only options. And you would be stuck in this box with basically no way out. And this relates to how adults look at the younger generation now, because when they grew up, this is how it was. There wasn't such a thing as, firing up your computer, starting a Shopify store, getting some inventory and selling it. No, they grew up in a generation where you can only be successful by going to college or being really, really good at something. But in order to learn that thing, you had to be reading a bunch of books or learning from other people, or you just had you know, a talent that was one in a million. Those were your options. There wasn't such a thing as, going on YouTube and Google, becoming a professional at e-commerce, trading, this, that, and the third. I use trading very loosely, by the way. Any skill, copywriting, signing clients online, this, that, and the third. These things didn't exist to them. So, can you really blame them for talking to you like, well, you got to do this, this, and that? That's all they know. But it's a new generation. In closing, I see a lot of people complain about how hard things are now. You know, they wish it was easier. Oh, it's so hard to start a website. Oh my God. Why can't I learn things? But you're in a generation that has magnitudes of more access to information as prior generations. They would kill to have the information that you have access to. It's not even close. It's not even close. There's now zero excuse to not be a professional in whatever you want to do. You just have to try. That's literally it.